Hey Professor Thomas, this is Joshua LeBlanc, and this is my submission for Embedded Controller Hardware Design's final, ECE 40001. For this project, you asked us to simulate a 3D printer, making a 3D box with a slot on top of it. So I'll walk through what you're looking at here. So actually 3D printed this entire platform at work, but I printed it really fast, so its resolution is terrible. Like you can see like the giant lines in it and stuff, and it ate a bunch of the actual characters. But the top actually says ECE 40001 final by Joshua LeBlanc. This servo represents the x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Over here, this is supposed to say active axis, but it kind of got eaten. Green is x, y, or red is y, and yellow is z. And this is supposed to say start. This is supposed to say reset. So right now it's in reset. And this is supposed to be the extruder. They made something crazy. This means the extruder is being active, and this means idle. So printing, not printing. So essentially, the way this thing works is I created like a 3D array which holds like the box. You can see it in my code, source code. And this basically just runs through the entire array, and if there's a 1 in the array, that means there's a solid object, so it prints it. And if there's not a solid object, it doesn't print it. Let me grab something. Alright, so can you see this? Okay, so the top, basically it's all going to be printed on, except for where the slot is. So in the array there's a low and a high, and a Y, low and a high. So if it's in this region, it doesn't print, else it does. If you are in the middle region of the box, you just print on the edges. So if X is 0 or at its max, or Y is 0 at its max, you know you're along the edge. And the bottom, it's solid, so it's just the whole dude. So I will show you how this works. This thing has a 20 millisecond print time. No, 30 millisecond print time. No, 300. So 0.3 seconds. So this video is going to take a long time. Just a warning. So when you start it, it starts at everything is equal to 0. So right now we're at z is equal to 0, x is 0, and y is jumping. So now x is 1, and y is jumping through everything. There's debug statements in my code if you want to just run the code on a machine. So since we're on the bottom, the extruder is always going to be active. And you can see right here, it'll kick the green LED. So yeah, so X just bumps. I should have done the math on this. That's going to take a long time. I'm just going to let this run. I will upload a second video with really short print times, which you can also see where it'll run through the whole thing, so you can choose if you want to watch this or not. Yeah, so this thing's got a really short delay for when not printing, so you see this thing's flying through it right now. So you're only going to see the active LED illuminate when Y is at 0 or at its max, or X is at 0 or its max. So X is at the max, so it's always printing. This one will always print because X is at 0, so it's printing the whole bottom edge, or left edge. Now it's going to fly. You know, in my mind, this demonstration is going to be a lot cooler than it was, but it still works. So hope you're not disappointed. All right, if you're still with me, now we're going to print the top of this guy. So he's going to print a lot of things. Kind of correlates to that whole slot. So basically it's only going to not print if it's in the slot. So I'll tell you when he's not printing. He's not going to print an Axis 4. So he just did the first part of the slot. There's another part of the slot. And the slot's been passed now. So it's the rest of it's just gonna make the solid part of the top. So there you go. That's my my simulated 3D printer making the box. This is part one. I'm gonna do 2 more parts of this video. Second part's gonna be the video, but with like 20 millisecond delay times for everything, so it should fly through it. And then I'll do another video filming the setup. Oh, program ended. Here we go. So there it was. Look for the other parts. Thank you.